Hello, magandang araw mga kalodi. So ang pag-aaralan natin ngayon ay tungkol sa parabola. Ito na yung pangalawang conic section natin. So ang layunin natin sa video ito ay para mabigyan ng kahulugan ang parabola. Pangalawa ay alamin yung iba't ibang properties ng parabola. Pangatlo ay alamin at hanapin yung mga parte ng parabola sa pamamagitan ng kanyang equation. Pang-apat naman ay kukunin natin yung equation gamit naman yung mga parts ng parabola. So ito po yung definition ng parabola natin. So alamin natin kung bakit ito yung definition. So a parabola is a set of points in a plane that are equidistant from fixed line. So ang fixed line na tinatawag natin ay itong directrix. At fixed point naman, ito yung fixed point, which is the focus. Ngayon, the idea of the parabola is that pag meron daw tayong point, suppose we have point Q doon sa parabola, then yung distance ng point na ito dito sa focus at yung distance ng point na Q doon sa directrix ay equal lang dapat. Okay? So kahit magkaroon pa tayo na ng ibang points dito sa parabola, so same pa rin, yung distance ng point na yon doon sa focus ay parehas lang doon sa distance niya doon sa directrix. So dumako naman tayo sa properties ng parabola. As you notice dito sa illustration natin, meron tayong 5 terms. Una is yung vertex. Ang vertex na tinatawag ay kung saan umikot yung graph ng parabola. So halimbawa ito yung graph, okay, yung violet, and then kung saan mismo umikot yung graph, yun yung tinatawag nating vertex. And at the same time, yung vertex ay yung nasa gitna ng focus at directrix. So yung tinatawag nating midpoint. Okay? So madalas, ang ginagamit nating letter to denote vertex is V. Pangalawang term naman ay yung tinatawag nating directrix. So ang directrix natin ay palaging linya or line. So makikita natin yung directrix, okay, na nasa labas ng parabola natin. So as you notice here, nasa labas siya. At yung distance niya ay yung P. Okay? Next, yung focus naman, ito yung fixed point natin kanina. Okay? So, kung nakikita ninyo, kung ano yung distance ng vertex doon sa directrix, ay dapat parehas lang din yung distance niya doon sa focus at vertex. Okay? And yung focus natin, yung letter na ginagamit natin is F. Next, meron din tayong tinatawag na axis of symmetry. So, ito naman ay isang line. So, ito yun, na dinidivide niya yung parabola into 2 equal parts. Okay? So, yung part na ito, okay, yung part na ito is same lang dito sa part na yan. Or, ang madalas nilang sinasabi, mirror of each other. Kung ano yung mukha dito, dapat yun din yung mukha sa kabila. So, yan yung tinatawag nating axis of symmetry. Lastly, we have the latus rectum. Ang latus rectum naman ay yung line segment na nagko-connect doon sa focus at dalawang points doon sa parabola. Okay? So, halimbawa, pag meron tayong focus, and then dapat yung line segment na dadaan dito sa focus ay dapat yung endpoints niya nandoon sa parabola. Okay? So, itong line segment na ito ay tinatawag nating latus rectum. And then, yung length ng latus rectum natin is of course yung 4P. Okay, itong kabilang ito, yung length niya is 2P. Tapos ito naman is 2P. So, all in all, we have 4P. And at the same time, mga kalodi, yung midpoint ng dalawang points dito sa parabola ay yung mismong focus. Next, dumako naman tayo sa standard form equation ng parabola. Okay, kapag yung parabola natin ay horizontal, then meron tayong equation na ganito. And then, pagka yung vertical parabola naman, meron tayong equation na ito. So, ang tandaan nyo lang mga lodi, kapag horizontal parabola, yung naka-square ay yung y. Pag vertical naman siya, ang naka-square ay x. And then, yung vertex niya, kapag ganito yung equation, okay, it is always 0, 0. Tandaan nyo yan. And then, yung graph naman niya, kapag yung 4p dito ay positive. O, tandaan, kapag yung 4p ay positive, yung graph or yung opening ng graph ng parabola is right. So, ganito yon. So, yung vertex dito ay nasa origin. And then, yung graph niya ay opens to the right. Okay? Next, paano naman kapag negative yung 4p dyan? Okay? It opens to the left. So, ito naman yung graph ng parabola natin kapag yung 4p ay negative. And then, yung directrix natin mga kalodi is a vertical vertex. Okay? Vertical pag sinabi vertical nakatayo. So, yung directrix natin pag ganyan. Okay, it's always away from the parabola. Next, dito naman, paano kapag yung x ang naka-squared? So, the same pa rin, yung vertex natin kapag ganyan yung form ay 0, 0 or yung origin. Paano kapag positive yung 4p? Okay, opens upward naman po siya mga kalodi. So, ganito yung itsura niya. So, makikita ninyo, yung vertex natin ay nasa origin. Okay? And since yung 4p natin ay positive, it opens upward po siya pataas. Ngayon, kapag naman negative yung 4p natin dyan, okay? It opens downward. Pababa naman mga kalodi. Okay? And then, yung directrix natin is horizontal. Bakit horizontal? Kasi pag ganito yung directrix, so meaning it is a horizontal line. Okay? So, dito rin, horizontal line lang din yung directrix. Now, ito yung shortcut para malaman natin kung anong equation given the graph ng parabola. So, titignan nyo lang kung saan nakaharap yung parabola. So, halimbawa, itong parabolang to, okay? So, nakaharap siya doon sa y-axis. So, ibig sabihin, kung saan siya nakaharap, yun yung naka-squared. Okay? So, halimbawa dito, itong parabolang to, nakaharap siya doon sa y. So, meaning y yung naka-square. Okay, dito naman, kung saan nakaharap, yun yung naka-square. So, pag dito, nakaharap siya doon sa x. So, meaning, yung x yung naka-square. Okay, parehas lang din dito. Okay? Next. Paano naman kapag yung vertex natin ay hindi sa origin? So, we have the horizontal parabola. Ito naman. So, ito yung form niya. Okay? And then, the vertical parabola naman ito. And then, yung vertex natin, mga kalodi, is yung HK. Okay? HK, ito yon. And then, kapag halimbawa, same pa rin doon sa nauna kanina, kapag yung 4p natin ay positive, again, it opens to the right. Pero, yung vertex niya ay hindi na siya doon sa origin. Okay, nasa region na siya. Okay? Next, kapag negative naman yung 4p natin, it opens to the left. So, pag ganyan. Okay? And, same, the directrix is vertical pa rin. Okay? The next, if we have the x squared naman, x minus h squared, still the vertex is at hk. Pero, kapag yung 4p natin dyan ay positive, then it opens upward. So, ganito yung itsura niya mga kalodi. And then, yung 4p, it opens downward. So, pababa naman. Okay? And then the directrix, of course, horizontal, pahiga. Kasi it is a line that is away from the parabola. Okay, let's have an example para maintindihan ninyo ito. Okay, and isa pa pala, yung P natin dito, okay, itong mga P, ito yung distance ng vertex to the focus. At isa pa mga kalodi, yung focus natin ay palaging nasa loob ng parabola. Kapag kayong directrix ay palaging nasa labas, yung focus naman natin ay palaging nasa loob ng parabola. Okay? So our parabola may have horizontal or vertical transformation. So alam na natin yan. Kapag yung vertex ay nasa HK, ganito yon, it opens up. Okay, remember, it opens up kasi yung x natin ay naka-squared. Or it opens down. Ganyan naman. And then, opens to the right. Pag ganyan yung standard equation natin. So, always nyo lang iisipin na kapag yung y, yung naka-squared, nakaharap yung parabola doon sa y-axis. Okay? And opens to the left naman. Yan, nakaharap pa rin siya doon sa y. Kasi yun yung y naka-squared. Pero to the left siya kasi negative yung 4p. Okay? So, kailangan ulit-ulitin ko po mga kalodi. 4p dito ay positive. At yung x dito ang naka-squared. Ibig sabihin, yung parabola, nakaharap siya dun sa x. Since yan ay positive, so it opens up. Dito naman, x yung naka-squared. So, nakaharap siya dun sa x-axis. So, yung x-axis natin. And then, negative yung 4p, kaya it opens downward. Now, let's have this example. What is the focus, vertex, directrix, and endpoints of the latus rectum in the parabola whose equation is x squared equals 8y? So, alam natin na kapag ganito yung form, then we'll have x squared equals 4py. So, yung vertex natin is, okay, ganyan mga kalodi. So, we'll have 0, 0. So, yung vertex natin, so, nandyan, at the origin. Ngayon, para malaman natin yung focus, kailangan natin kunin yung value ng P. Okay? So, ganito lang yung pagkuha mga kalodi. So, kunin natin yung 4P, then equate natin yung number dyan. So, that's why meron tayong 4P equals 8. Okay? Kung ano yung number dito, yun lang yung kukunin. Equate natin sa 4P. Then, ano yung value ng P dito para maging 8? So, we'll have, of course, P equals 2. Ngayon, para makuha yung focus, magma-manual counting tayo from the vertex. Okay? So, since yung 4P natin, mga kalodi, is positive, okay? Again, kapag yung naka-square ay x, yung graph ng parabola natin ay nakaharap dito sa x. Okay, so it's either upward or downward. Pero, yung 8 natin dyan, or yung 4p natin dyan is positive. Therefore, the graph opens upward. Okay? So, sabi natin kanina, yung focus ay palaging nasa loob ng parabola. So, ibig sabihin, nandito sa taas ng vertex yung focus. At makikita natin yung focus gamit yung value ng P. Okay, so from the vertex, magbibilang tayo ng 2 units. So, I have 1, 2. So, nandito yung focus natin. Okay, so ano yung coordinates ng focus? So, ang coordinates natin, since nasa y-axis siya, yung x natin ay 0, and then yung y is 2. So, yun po yung focus. Ngayon naman mga kalodi, titignan natin or kukunin natin yung endpoints ng latus rectum. Ang latus rectum, sabi natin kanina, ay yung line segment na dadaan dito sa focus. At yung length noon ay 8 or 4p. Okay? So, since yung 4p natin kanina is equal to 8, di-divide lang natin yan into 2. Or, yung 2p natin, 2p. So, yung from the right, okay, or to the left pala, magbibilang lang tayo ng 4. Since yung p natin dyan ay 2, then magbibilang lang tayo ng 4. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So, andito yung isang endpoint ng latus rectum natin. So, yung coordinates ng point na ito is, so since dito yung x natin is negative 4 at yung y natin is 2. So, yung coordinate ng point na ito is negative 4 and 2. Yung isa pang latus o yung endpoint ng latus rectum, so since yung unit dito ay dapat parehas yung unit dito, then yung endpoint niya dapat ay nandito. Okay, kung 4 units dyan, then 4 units lang din to. Then yung coordinates ng point na ito ay of course we have 4 as the x and 2 doon sa y. So yun po yung endpoints ng latus rectum natin. Pag nakuha nyo na yung latus rectum, okay, and in the vertex, then pwede na tayong mag-draw ng parabola dyan. Okay? So, ganito yung magiging itsura ng parabola natin. Now, paano kunin yung directrix? Remember na yung focus, yung distance ng focus to the vertex ay dapat same lang doon sa directrix. Pero, away siya doon sa parabola. So, magbibilang tayo ng 2 units din papalayo doon sa vertex. So, we have 1, 2. So, andito yung directrix natin. And then, since this one is aligned, so dapat equation yung magiging sagot natin dun sa directrix. Tignan ninyo kung anong variable ang natamaan. So, yung y-axis yung natamaan ng line na ito, yung directrix. So, ibig sabihin, yung y yung magiging equation natin. So, anong point sa y-axis ang natamaan? So, we have negative 2. So, therefore, yung directrix natin ay y equals negative 2. Okay, so let's have another example. So, paano naman kapag ka nasa standard form na ng parabola? So, halimbawa, ito. So, find the vertex, focus, and directrix, then sketch the graph of the parabola. So, a-analyze natin yung equation. So, una, ano yung vertex? So, remember na yung kasama ng x natin ay yung h at yung y naman yung k. So, unahin natin tignan ito. Since naka-positive yung 1 dyan, okay? So, therefore, yung h natin ay negative 1. At yung y naman natin is negative 3. Okay? And then, bakit siya negative? Kasi y minus k. So, nagiging positive yan kapag ka negative yung number. So, andito yung vertex natin. So, it's negative 1 and negative 3. And then, the parabola is horizontal or vertical. So, it is horizontal kasi yung y yung naka-squared. And then, it opens to the what? So, kaya analyze natin. Since yung 4 dyan ay positive, so ibig sabihin, it opens to the right. Okay? So, it opens to the right kasi positive po yung 4. Next, find P. So, para makuha natin yung focus, kailangan natin kunin yung P. Remember, yung P natin is 4P equals kung ano yung number dito. Okay, which is equal to 4. Then, yung P natin, kapag ganyan is we have 1. Okay, since yung parabola natin is opens to the right, then therefore, yung focus natin matatagpuan din dun sa right ng vertex, which is 1 unit. Okay, so magbibilang tayo ng 1, so andito yung focus natin. The next, ano ang coordinates ng focus? So we'll have, since yung x natin ay 0 and yung y natin is negative 3, then therefore the focus is 0, negative 3. And then next, para makuha natin yung directrix, kailangan din nating magbilang ng 1 unit pero papalayo doon sa vertex. So, andito yung directrix natin. So, again, anong axis ang natamaan ng directrix? So, it is the x-axis. So, meaning, yung directrix natin na equation natin ay x. So, anong point doon sa x-axis? It's negative 2. So, therefore, the directrix is x equals negative 2. Then, paano natin may sketch? So, kailangan natin na i-identify yung endpoints ng latus rectum. So, paano natin ma-identify? I-times 2 lang natin yung p. So, 1 times 2, of course, 2. So, magbibilang tayo from the focus ng 2 units. So, 1, 2. So, andito yung isang point. And then, another point is 2 units also, pero below the focus, andito yung point. So, ito yung endpoints ng latus rectum. So, therefore, pag meron na tayong endpoints and then vertex, then we can draw the parabola connecting these 3 points. So, ito na po yung magiging sketch or graph ng parabola. Okay, so let's have this second example. Find the standard form of the equation of the parabola given. Una, focus, 2, 4, and the directrix is x equals negative 4. So, para malaman natin yung standard form, so kailangan natin i-analyze yung relationship ng focus and directrix. Okay? So, yung focus natin is nasa 2 and then 4. And then, yung directrix natin, remember kung ano yung natamaan, yun yung magiging equation. So, since yung x dyan, yung given, then ang directrix natin is matatamaan yung x-axis. So, since negative 4, so andito yung negative 4. So, yung directrix natin would be here. The next, anong relationship ng dalawa? Yung focus and then directrix. So, yung vertex natin, mga kalodi, is yung midway or yung midpoint ng focus and directrix. So, meaning, yung vertex natin din, ano yung nasa gitna? Ano yung gitna ng dalawa? Okay, so magbilang lang tayo. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, ibig sabihin, yung gitna nila ay nasa 3 units. Since 6 units lahat yan. So, magbilang tayo ng 3 units. 1, 2, 3. So, andito yung vertex. Okay, so ang vertex natin is negative 1 and 4. Okay? And then next, the directrix is what? So, the directrix is a vertical line. Sabi natin kanina, pag vertical yung directrix natin, then the parabola must be horizontal. Okay? And since the focus is always inside the parabola, then yung graph ng parabola ay it opens to the right. Okay? So, ito lang yung palagi nyong tatandaan. Kung nasaan yung focus, yun din yung direction. So, since yung focus ay nasa right ng vertex, then the graph must also opens to the right. Next, pag meron na tayong given na ganyan, okay, so halimbawa ito na yung graph ng parabola, then i-determine na natin yung equation. So, saan nga ba nakaharap yung parabola? Since nakaharap yung parabola doon sa y-axis, then yung y, yung may square. Okay? So, since yung y yung naka-square, kailangan nating tignan yung orientation ng graph. So, since yung orientation ng graph natin is opens to the right, then yung 4p natin must be positive. So, therefore, the equation is this one. Okay? So, yung y yung naka-squared at positive yung 4p kasi to the right. Then, aalamin na natin or isa-substitute na natin. Since yung p natin is 3 units, okay, remember, yung distance ng focus doon sa vertex is yung p. So, since yung p natin is 3, Then, yung 4p natin, which is 4 times 3 equals 12. Okay? And then, we're ready to substitute all the values. Okay? So, the equation then is y minus, okay, y. Titignan natin yung k. So, yung y natin, which is 4. So, we have y minus 4. And then, yung x naman natin mga kalodi, since negative 1 yan, then magiging positive 1. And then, ilalagay lang natin yung 12 dito sa blank na ito. Okay? So, we'll have now the equation 4 minus y minus 4 squared equals 12 times the quantity x plus 1. Now, let's have the third example. Find the standard form of the equation. Ang given naman is yung vertex at focus. So, ang unang gagawin natin ay i-plot natin yung vertex dito sa may Cartesian plane. So, 2, negative 3. So, andito yung vertex po natin mga kalodi. At yung focus naman natin is 2. And then negative 5, so andito yung focus natin. Then alamin natin, since yung focus natin ay nasa baba ng vertex, then yung graph natin must be opens downward. And then analyze natin yung graph mga kalodi. So since yung parabola natin ay nakaharap doon sa x squared, x-axis rather, and then the equation must be naka-square yung x. So we have here x minus h squared equals 4p times the quantity y minus k. And then, ano yung value ng p natin? Yung p natin is the distance between vertex and focus. So ilang units ang meron doon sa vertex to focus? So we have 2 units. Okay? Then, we have the 4p equals 8. Kasi 4 times 2, we have 8. And then, pwede na natin siyang i-substitute. Okay? Since yung vertex natin is 2, negative 3, yung magiging h natin is 2. Okay? And then, yung y naman natin is negative. So, that's why magiging plus 3. Now, yung 8 dito mga kalodi, ilalagay lang natin dyan. Pero, since yung opening ng graph natin opens downward, so it must be negative 8. Okay? So, ito na po yung magiging equation ng parabola. Now, kunin natin yung directrix. Ang directrix po natin is the same units pero away doon sa vertex. Okay? Same units doon sa focus. Then, we'll have also 2 units here. So, therefore, yung directrix natin ay ito. And then, anong axis ang natamaan niya mga kalodi? So, ang natamaan niya ay yung y-axis at point negative 1. So, therefore, the directrix must be y equals negative 1. Next, the equation we are given may not be in standard form. Totoo yan. Paano naman kapag ka nasa general equation? So, gagamitan natin siya ng algebraic manipulation para maibalik natin siya into standard form. Ito yung ginawa natin doon sa circles noon. So, una, for example, we have y squared plus 2y minus x. So, wala siya doon sa standard. So, gagawin natin is to complete the square. So, alam nyo na kung paano mag-complete the square. So, i-divide lang natin yung 2 dito ng 2, then square. So, that's 2 divided by 2, that's 1, then square natin. Okay? And then, equals 1. Kung ano yung dinagdag natin dito, dadagdag din doon sa kabila. And then, this one is a perfect trinomial. So, using the square of binomial, we'll have y plus 1. So, plus yung operation dito, kaya plus. And then, since hindi natin pwedeng i-add yan, yung x and then 1, just simply write. Okay? So, ito na po yung magiging standard equation ng parabola. Okay? So, pag meron na tayong standard, of course, malalaman na natin yung vertex, yung focus, yung directrix, latus rectum, and yung graph niya. Okay, so let's have this last example mga kalodi. So kapag given yung ganitong equation, so kailangan i-convert muna natin siya sa standard form para malaman natin yung vertex, yung focus, at kung ano mang parts ng parabol na yan. So una, pagsasamahin natin yung may square tapos yung kanyang y. Okay, and then ililipat natin yung 12x doon sa kabila to come up with this 1. Okay, magiging negative yun kasi positive yung 12 doon sa kabila. And then, pag meron na tayo, pag nagko-complete tayo ng square, meron tayong form na ganito. And then, i-complete the square natin to, negative 2 divided by 2, that's negative 1. Pag in-square natin yun, of course, meron tayong 1. So, we'll have 1. Then, kung ano yung naidagdag dito sa kabila, of course, may dadagdag din dapat doon sa kabila. So, that's 1. Ngayon, 35 plus 1, of course, 36. Ngayon, mga kalodi, ang gagawin natin is refactor natin yung negative 12x plus 36. Or yung pinakasimpleng method is ilalabas natin yung negative 12x. Okay? To come up with negative 12x times x minus 3. Sir, paano naging minus 3 yon? Kasi mga lodi, pag pinag-times natin yung negative 12 times negative 3, ang result ay 36. So, ifa-factor lang natin. Since alam na natin yung standard form ng parabola, ang next na gagawin natin is i-identify natin yung opening ng graph. So, una, since yung y yung naka-squared, so it's either it opens to the left or it opens to the right. So, ang titignan natin para makuha natin yung orientation is yung 4p. Since yung 4p natin dyan is negative, so it must be opens to the left. Okay, it opens to the left. Next, yung vertex natin, mga kalodi, is yung HK. So, yung H kasama ng X, yung K kasama ng Y. Since minus yung given dyan, then therefore positive 3 yung H. And since minus ito, yung K natin is positive also. Then we'll have 3, 1. Then, ilalagay natin yung vertex dito sa my Cartesian plane. So, we have 3, 1. Next is yung focus. So, since yung focus natin ay p units from the vertex, at sabi natin kanina to the left, yung graph niya, so therefore, yung focus natin ay nandito rin sa left ng vertex. Pero ilang units? So, makukuha natin yan using our 4p, which is equal to negative 12. So, yung p natin dyan must be negative 3. Or, the absolute value ng p is 3 units. So, magbibilang lang tayo ng 3 units to the left ng vertex. We have 1, 2, 3. So, andito po yung focus po natin. At yung coordinates ng focus natin dito, of course, we have 0 dun sa x at yung y natin is 1. So, we have 0, 1. Next, yung directrix natin, of course, 3 units naman pero away dun sa vertex. Okay? So, we'll have 1, 2, 3. So, andito yung directrix. So, since yung x-axis yung natamaan at yung point dito is we have 6 units. So, therefore, the directrix is x equals 6. And then, yung last na gagawin natin is to graph the parabola. So, para mag-graph natin yung parabola, kailangan natin ng endpoints ng latus rectum. So, since yung p natin dyan ay 3, ita-times lang natin to ng 2. And then, magbibilang tayo from the focus. So, 3 times 2, of course, 6. So, let's count 6 units from the focus above. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, andito yung isang point. And we have also 6 units below. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, andito yung isang yung endpoint. So, given these 3 points, endpoints ng latus at yung vertex, then we can have now the graph of the parabola. Okay? So, that ends our discussion for this parabola. Thank you for listening. God bless everyone.